Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Mocha Monroe, and welcome to Espresso Thoughts. And here with me, I have the one and only Marcel P Black. What's up, Marcel?
Hello. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
Fantastic. He is a artist and host. What's the other word you use? A
Facilitator. Businessman. Hustler.
Husband. Father.
Absolutely. All that. Youth development work.
Youth development work is the man with the master plan. He got a lot of things going on. He was the host of Fade to Flow Sundays. Thank you for coming back and chopping it up with me.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm gonna get you to spill your beans.
Okay.
You know, ask you a few questions, but I know you said the next Fade to Flow is August the 18th.
August 18th, absolutely.
Right, and that's only on Sundays, and you're gonna do it.
Yeah. Well, so we've done it for last month, which was June. That was our 3rd anniversary or whatever. So we did after like yesterday. We're gonna do it again August 18th, and then I'm about to go on tour. Right. So I'm gonna take a little sabbatical. I'm about to do some traveling, a lot of traveling actually. And it's just sometimes it's a lot to be like, you know, every single Fade to Flow, I'm promoting 6 other artists. I'm promoting, you know, the antidote. I'm promoting the DJ. I'm promoting the vendors. So I'm on, you know, I have an album drop in October as well. So for me, I just want to take this time to really focus on myself instead of spend a lot of time promoting, you know what I'm saying, other people or whatever. So I got, you know, so I'm just gonna focus on trying to get that together. Soul at BR too. He does like a bunch of. He's a DJ, so he does like you know, different events during football season. Okay. So it just kind of gives us time to kind of focus on what we need to focus on.
Focus on yourself.
Because I never want to give a low quality event, and if I can't, you know, I don't want to cheat either one. I don't want to cheat myself or we're trying to accomplish.
It's kind of like giving yourself time to master your craft.
Absolutely. Sometimes you got to step back to kind of, you know. Yeah. Okay. Like NBA players got off seasons, you know. Right.
And during the off season, they got to maintain themselves and better themselves.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. So I know you got your tour going on or whatever like that. So I know you're on tour. You're busy. Your head's everywhere. You're trying to focus on this and that. Once you're done, maybe performing or whatever, like, what do you do for fun?
So. It's very funny that you asked that. So, and I don't do it as much as I used to because I'm trying to save money, this, that, and the third. But a lot of times, let's say, if it's just like, if I'm doing like 4 or 5 shows, I kind of chill. Yeah. But if I know if I just got an overnight show, maybe 1 or 2 shows in a city not familiar with, I try to do everything. I try to do 3 things when I go to a city. I like sneakers. So I like to find like Tanga outlets, whatever, in any city, any state. I like sneakers. I like to eat local. So like now I've been trying. Yeah, well, you know, now that I try to eat like whatever the local delicatessen is for that particular region. But but now that I'm eating healthy, a lot of these places, especially the bigger places, they have dope vegan spots. So I like to eat like black-owned vegan food. Like the white vegan food don't really.
It don't have no flavor.
You already not eating meat. You gotta season it right.
You know, that's why they put black people in the kitchen because we got all the taste.
Absolutely, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to vegan friendly foods, man. I eat about 3 or 4 times a week here in Baton Rouge.
You have to check them out.
You got to. It's vegan soul food. It's really good. The last thing I like to do, which might be a surprise, if you know me, it's not a surprise. Okay. But if you don't know me, knowing that I'm a married man, I'm a conscious artist, I like to go to strip clubs.
You know, I like to go to strip clubs too.
Do you?
Yeah, you know.
Let me find out. Okay, look. There we go. You know what I'm saying? I like to go. It's always interesting, like
it's the vibe.
The different vibes, different music,
the atmosphere,
different girls, different atmospheres. Like I've seen a lot of different, like interesting stuff in different places.
I mean, me too. I mean, being that, you know, here in Baton Rouge, I used to work at dances or whatever like that. They're closed for what? I have no idea, but I'm guessing they're gonna open
like closed for good or just.
I think that they're taking a sabbatical.
The sabbatical.
Sabbatical.
We're in the season of sabbatical.
Sabbatical season. I guess they trying to revamp it for the end of the year. Who knows? But they're supposed to be opening. Who knows? But I know that's one thing that a lot of artists sometimes like to do. Go into clubs. They network, communicate with the DJs and promoters and stuff like that. Also,
I really don't even do that though, because I don't make strip club music. I am like you gotta listen to my music, baby. I do like underground conscious hip hop.
I am.
We got a Joe. We got
looking forward.
And matter of fact, it's like me and Joe did an album. We dropped it 3 years ago to this day, and it's like one of the best albums ever, best hip hop albums ever come out of Baton Rouge.
You rap?
No, producer.
Oh.
He produced the album. And I dropped it on this label or whatever. We've been rocking for a long time. So you gotta listen to that. And once you put, and so like I said, that's the reason why I say it's a surprise to a lot of people that I like to enjoy the Gentleman's Ballet.
Yeah.
Because people hear my music and like they see, I like to have fun. A lot of people think I'm a serious person or whatever. And I am. Yeah.
I can understand.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm 35, I'm a little older, so I kind of cut out all the wild out stuff or whatever. But for me, like I said, I like to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really politicking and networking because I don't make type of music that you play in a strip club. I'm literally in I'm not really drinking right now, but if I am, I'm in the cut, drink my little Hennessy. You feel me? My little Hennessy and Red Bull. Chop it up with a young lady, you know what I'm saying? Maybe throw a couple ones here and there and get on about my business. Right. Cause I'm too old to be in a regular club where everybody want to fight and all the ignorant stuff. You know what I'm saying?
The rah-rah.
All the rah-rah. I'm too old for all that. I'm a big dude, so I'm not about to be standing up all night.
Understood. I don't want to stand up all night. I'm a big girl.
You're not a big girl.
I'm a big girl.
Okay. Well, I respect that.
I guess a figure of speech.
Man, I feel like this, man. If you ain't 200 pounds, I'll come around.
I am 200 pounds.
I'm just saying, and look, but this is what I'm saying though. Guess how much Serena Williams weigh?
A healthy, good.
No, she weighed at 215. Like black women is carry that weight different.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I will tell somebody that I'm 200 plus, and they will not believe me.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. Like black women carry that weight differently. The curves and the hips and all that stuff or whatever. So I just feel like for me, as a man I'm finally out the 400 pound club. But as a man who's 6'4", by 392, I say you're not 200 pounds will come around.
Right. I feel it. You don't want to.
Come on, man.
Come on. I feel it.
Man.
I feel it.
My wife is a beautiful, dark-skinned, voluptuous woman. You ain't 200 pounds, do not come around. That's how I feel.
I understand it. I feel it.
You know what I mean?
Now on this healthy journey of yours, what basically made you decide to lose the weight?
So back in September, I got away from myself. When I moved to Louisiana in 2002, I was about 240.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? About this time last year, I was about 460.
Okay.
So gained it like damn near half my body weight.
Yeah.
Eating good, and then like being a touring artist, I'm not sleeping, I'm not working out. I used to coach basketball. When I stopped coaching, like playing with the high school kids or whatever, my metabolism caught up with me or whatever. And just eating bad and, on the road, drinking way too much Hennessy and things of that nature. You go to a show, you perform, you get drunk, now you're trying to sober up.
Right.
You at the Waffle House till 4 o'clock in the morning. You got to turn right back around at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning to drive. And, I gave myself diabetes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I earned that, the hard way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went through September 26th, found out I was diabetic, just kind of changed everything. Cut out the alcohol, you know what I'm saying? Right. Cut back. Like you saw me earlier, I was putting my calories into my phone so I could watch my points, watch what I eat. I go to Planet Fitness 3 times a week, even when I'm on the road. Right. Like if I can find a Planet Fitness, I'm gonna get my 30 minutes in. You know what I'm saying? Just working out. And honestly, like I don't really lift weights like talking about. Just really eating better. Yeah. Just taking more account of what I do with my body, what I put into my body, or what have you. And I do 90 minutes a week, you know what I'm saying, on the elliptical, on level 6. Man, look, cause being a big dude, my knees is bad, so I can't necessarily do the treadmills, and my ass too wide to sit on the bikes.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying,
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? It's fact. So the elliptical work best for me, and like I said, since September 26th, I've dropped about right under 60 pounds. And I feel great. I feel like I'm in the best performance shape of my life. Like I remember like last summer, Joe was like, "Nigga, you need to do something." Now I killed it. I felt like I killed it. Yeah. But Joe was like, "Man, you looking sloppy up there." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so excited about this tour to go back to these places to where people thought I killed that shit last summer.
Because you're gonna be even better this time.
Man, 10 times better. Like 45 minutes straight, not tired. Okay. Win, a lot of energy, rocking crowds. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to do like this last little run I did last week. I did 5 shows back to back to back to back to back. Now by the time I got home, I was tired. Right. But like in the moment when the adrenaline was pumping, I wasn't breathing hard enough, sweat like a pig. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But but it's really been a blessing, and like, most importantly, like, I'd have been around, grew up around, street stuff, Crips, Bloods, people selling dope out here, because I'm active in my community and I have like a lot of political stuff in my music. It piss white folks out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sure that I'm on somebody's list with the police or whatever. But
at the end of the day,
if I go out, I ain't gonna die because I'm fat.
Right.
Cause I love my babies.
Understood, right.
I love my wife. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So if something from the past that might come back, that's one thing. It's something I might say in the future, or do in the future, unfortunate circumstances. But I'm not gonna die because I'm fat.
Right.
Damn that. I can change that. I can't change the past, and I can't control what somebody else do, but I can't control what I can do in my own body.
Right, and a lot of times I feel like people don't realize that to be a healthy weight or a healthy size, don't mean you gotta go to the gym and kill yourself all the time.
Absolutely.
But make more conscious decisions when you're eating.
Right.
Better eating habits is a plus. Like, I don't work out, but I'm losing weight because I eat better. I drink a lot of water.
What did you do to change your diet?
More greens. I do my smoothies, my fruit.
Do you juice?
I do. The big
I'm about to get into juicing.
I'm gonna say this: juicing, go for your dark leafy greens, and like fruit wise, do you like bananas? If you like pineapples, if you like oranges, to cut the taste. But other than that, throw your berries and your banana and squeeze your little lemon. Put all the greens you want in there. It's delicious.
What kind of blender you got?
I don't know. I don't know. It's old.
Okay. Now I'm
saying I got a bullet though.
Okay, because me and my wife were just talking about that. She was just like, I said, I think I'm gonna start juicing, and she was just like, we need to get you a good blender. We got like my old throwback one.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
We bought a little bullet or whatever, and I'll do like when I buy a big old watermelon, I'll do watermelon and spinach, and I have like this fruit mix or whatever, and a like superfood, alkaline, energizing type energy drink mix. I'm talking about blend it all up, put a little lemon in it, and out the door. A little bullet, man. Easy peasy.
Have you ever heard of Urban Bros?
No.
It's two dudes. They started their own like
juicing.
Yeah, but like they yeah. Urban Bros, like they delivering everything. Like they
I want to know all the
at vegan friendly, but like they got some good stuff.
I want to know all of that.
They got some good stuff. It's like they'll like you can order like online. They'll bring you like 4 bottles for like $25.
Okay.
It's expensive.
It is, but
it's worth it though.
It's like you got to think about it. The gas you're gonna spend going to the store,
facts,
buying what you're gonna buy, taking the time to blend.
Hell, by the time you got you a double quarter pound of meal, it's already $9.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
right.
You don't need all that shit no way.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That you're paying for.
I mean, and it's good. Like, I don't know. I like juice. It ain't hard to find something good.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My struggle gonna be the green stuff with it, man.
I'm telling you, pineapples, apple.
What about strawberries?
Yes, pineapple, any berry.
But I gotta watch strawberry, my favorite fruit. But I gotta watch it as a diabetic.
Because sugar.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, the sugar from fruit, of course, isn't bad. But like you said, you gotta watch the excess. But Mama have to send you some links. I'm gonna send you some links because I done looked up some stuff. But anyway, we're gonna go back to your tour.
Back to my tour.
You're also pushing the campaign.
The campaign,
which is called Stop Rapping, Go for Vocals.
Really, well, it used to be Stop Rapping Over Vocals, but I understand that like certain artists who do certain types of music, they gonna do it. Like for instance, you go see Designer, right? Well, Designer jumps around and he does all these dances and stuff.
Right.
There's no way if you say don't rap over your vocals, you probably won't hear what he said, right?
Exactly. But
so that's the reason why I switched it from, Stop Rapping Over Vocals is really a thing, but I specified by saying real MCs don't rap over vocals.
Real MCs.
A lot of rappers don't care about being MCs, so they don't really care about that.
Yeah.
They don't care about being dope. They don't care about upholding the culture. They don't care about upholding the craft, right? And so if you know me, it's culture over everything.
Yeah.
I represent the culture of hip hop over everything else. You know what I'm saying? So, upholding the craft of MCing, being able to move a crowd, just like the actual skill that you have with the microphone. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can't call yourself a real MC and then rap over your vocals. They don't get it twisted. It breaks my heart every time I look online. I see somebody like Pusha T, who's an incredible C rap over vocals. He just shouldn't do that, and it's a bad example for the kids. But I always use Jay-Z as the main example. Like Jay-Z's 50 years old. There's a video of him at the So Def reunion thing. He came out, did a song with Jermaine Dupri. Then Jermaine Dupri tried to bring him back out. and do some of his old songs. And like he cut the song like 3 or 4 times because the DJ didn't have like the show version. All they had was the record. He was like, nah, I don't fuck with the vocals.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So if anybody just say, well, 21 Savage do it, that nigga not Hov a billionaire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the richest rapper ever. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. So we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed to like, you know, I made the month of July International Stop Rapping Over Vocals Month.
Yeah. It's
funny because like I went on a rant about it a couple years ago. Well, last year, damn near about like a year ago. And now the whole Stop Rapping Over Vocals thing is something I'm known for. So I'll be in a venue or something, and you know, I know people gonna do it. Right? It just is what it is, right? But a lot of people are intimidated by it, but I might just be chilling. I'll be like at my merch table or somebody rap over vocals, the whole club will look at me. So it's become something that I'm known for, right? And so, and I'm just like, you know what? And so, on top of like not rapping over vocals, like I did a whole podcast over this, but it's like there's different things that you can do to make you a better MC, so you don't have to. So like I said, boom, don't come to your show all drunk and high. Rehearse your stuff, rehearse your set, know your words, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you drink enough water, hit that gym, get your cardio up. If you do all those different things, you won't need it. Like I remember telling this one dude who I seen, he was really a dope rapper. He rapped up his vocals. I said, say bro, if I pulled up in a Harley, on a Harley rather, with training wheels, would you call me a badass? He was like, no. I said, that's how you sound rapping over vocals. You can really rap, but you take away from your own skill set, but with the training wheels on, you know what I'm saying? So I always try to be like the younger Marcel. I used to be like real hard, you know what I'm saying, as far as stuff like that. But now anytime if I give out a criticism, I also try to offer a way to lift young people up, as opposed to being a total asshole about it. I mean, it's about teaching at the end of the day. Now, right? It's about teaching nowadays, man. Like a lot of people, when I was coming up, I didn't have no mentors. I had no OGs. They kind of showed me the way. And so I understand that. I used to think that being a good teacher was predicated on the way you disseminate information. And that's a part of it, but really the best teachers, they should be judged by the way people understand the information. Right. So I had to kind of switch my approach. Yeah. And it's become a thing. It's become a thing.
Well, that's hard because I feel like the youth nowadays, we need good, supportive, black male, you know, positive role models. Absolutely. Because a lot of our youth are misled because their older brother is following somebody else that's out in the streets and they want to do this, and instead of somebody saying, look, you know, young man, you're better than this. You're royalty, first of all.
Facts.
Be that like the king that you know that you are.
Facts.
And you know, handle yourself accordingly.
Yep.
So I totally respect that. I appreciate that. And when it goes back to the real MCs don't rap over vocals, I know some people have certain songs where they running it, and it may be a specific spot where they gotta have some vocals.
Right. You know,
other than that, if I'm at a live concert, I don't think that it's entertaining to hear the vocals in the background. I'm looking up at somebody and, you know, they doing this and no, but I'm still hearing that and I'm like,
Like, I've seen some atrocious shit when it comes to this. So I'm gonna say this. So it's made a really good point. So for instance, this is my thing. Alright. I look at it like this. If somebody else does something, that means it's not impossible. So there's a rapper named Tech Nine. Tech Nine is probably in his late 40s. He's probably the #1 independent rapper. I mean, every year he's on the Billboard, on the Forbes list of like the richest rappers, like making more money than like Drake and Rick Ross, right? Yeah. Independent rapper in his late 40s. He raps super duper fast, like he'd be breakdancing and pop locking while he rap. For real? Don't rap over vocals, right? Yeah. And I just feel like if
he can do it, then
if he can do it, and this is saying like if myself at 400 pounds can do it with no hype man for 45 minutes. Yeah. Then there's no excuse for somebody, whatever, you know what I'm saying, to be able to do it or whatever. And it's like, I just feel like this. If you really love hip hop, you love craft, you love your music, you're gonna work as hard as you possibly can. It's just like you playing basketball, right?
Right, that's true.
Like, you wanna go to the gym before practice and shoot 1,000 jumpers. Yeah. And shoot another 1,000 after what's the name. So it's just about putting yourself in the best position to be the best possible artist. Now with that said, I've seen, you know, in terms of, if people always ask people, can I have a hook? Yes, you can have a hook on your record. What about ad-libs? Okay, cool, ad-libs are cool. What about a couple stabs, right? That's cool. But if you rapping over the fly, I done seen people like, yo, where's my show disc? They done pulled the CD out their car and gave it to the DJ. Or they done ripped something off of YouTube and gave it to the DJ.
Right.
That's another thing too. Young rappers. When you go to the studio,
it's free game right here.
That's what I do, baby. When you go to the studio, make sure you tell your engineer to give you the session. Now, sometimes for me, if I don't get the session, I'm gonna rap over the instrumental with no words on it. But if you can, all you gotta say, get the session. I'll be like, look, give me another version, bounce this out. You leave the hook on, just take the verse out. And engineers, stop doing that to these fucking kids. Get these niggas they full sessions, man.
Yeah, man.
Stop 2-tracking these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Give them everything they need to do. I be having engineers ask me like what, like I had an engineer, my man Tully, he was like, yo, I'm doing a show track. What can I leave on the track? Like people really ask me this stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? But like, what really, and sometimes you see a good rapper, they ain't got their shit, they don't have their proper show track, and they have to rap the full song over the vocals. But and I understand it happens too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I remember there's two examples I want to give. One time I was in Vicksburg, Mississippi. Some of the countryest Negroes I've ever rapped with in my life, right?
Yeah.
And this dude got up there, Kamikaze was hosting the show, OG Kamikaze out of Jackson, Mississippi. Dude got up there and it was acapella, right? No beat, just words. This nigga's rapping on vocals over his acapella.
How?
I don't know.
Because that's not acapella.
Like, exactly. Like, it wasn't no beat.
I don't get it.
And after, so it's going on, we wait for the beat to drop. We was like, okay, all right. Kamikaze like, hell no, cut that off, man. He's like, bro, cut that off, man. You can't do that. Another egregious disrespect as it pertains to rapping on vocals I seen. There was in 2018. I was at a venue in Orlando, Florida. First time ever doing a show out there. And this dude, so I booked the show, but since I had never been there before, the venue had hired like a local promoter to kind of get other acts.
Yeah. So
all I gotta do is show up, rap, get my money and go about my business. So I get there, he booked this dude, bro. The dude rapping, he rapping over his vocals.
Yeah.
The song playing, this nigga walk, while the song is playing, this nigga walk over to the bar and drank his bill. So the song playing.
That's country.
The song playing, bro.
That's country.
This nigga walk over and I was like, man, hell no, bro. But then you got some people, you know, they be like, yeah. They don't be rapping, they ad-lib, you know, like, come on, man, that's whack. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you're an MC, you don't do that. If you don't do the other shit, you just want to be entertained.
That's just entertainer or performer.
What I'm saying is this: it is possible to be an entertainer and do that if you really try hard.
Right.
So,
that ain't shit. I mean, I'm like, I don't know, that ain't shit.
But you know, it is what it is. You know, but. Like I said, man, it's funny. No lie. Every time somebody make a post about rapping over vocals, somebody will tag me in the post and I share it. If you look at my Facebook, it's all on my Facebook, it's all on my Twitter, my Instagram, or whatever. Like it's been a thing that I've been known for, and it's been fun. It's been fun, meet different people with it.
Is rapping over vocals a pet peeve?
Yeah, absolutely it is.
Okay. What's your next pet peeve?
Oh shit. My next pet peeve?
Bumpy rappers.
Huh?
Bumpy rappers.
Bumpy rappers? Bumpy rappers?
What's a bummy rapper?
No, I think unprofessionalism.
Understood.
Unprofessionalism. Cause I love rapping. I love the hustle. I love the opportunities. I feel like hip hop is a weapon and it can be super duper transformative. It can change lives, you know, not even from content. Like it can give, like you got Jay-Z was 8th grade dropout, crack dealer, now he's a billionaire. It can change lives, right? And so I believe that, you know what I'm saying, it can do a whole lot for people.
Right.
Like somebody described hip hop as our vibranium, that we don't even use it right. You know what I'm saying? You know, from like Black Panther, whatever, right?
It's true though.
So
Understand that?
I hate when people have this gift and they so unprofessional.
And they abuse it.
They abuse their gift. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see when I hate to see like culture vultures when they come through and they exploit, you know what I'm saying, young artists or young people, you know what I'm saying, with the art form, you know, to make them do all this other shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of the reason why, like, even though I've been blessed, like, especially this year, I've been very blessed to do a lot of things, travel all over the country, being a touring artist. But like, that's the reason why I feel it's important for me to come back and like try to build community and teach the other young artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, to show that, like, all I can do is lead by example at this point. I used to try to hold people's hands and take them to the water, make them drink. All I can do,
Can't do it.
All I can do is make sure the water's clean.
Yep.
And they know how to get to the water, right? But just by me leading by example, it's helped out a whole lot of other people.
Well enough.
And unfortunately, there's a whole lot more people trying to exploit young people than there are me's.
Yeah.
So I can't necessarily, I'm not in a position to, I feel comfortable kind of taking my hands back from the situation right now.
Right.
Because somebody got to fight for the culture. Somebody got to try to teach these young people how to do things correctly, to make sure that these shows are ran correctly, that you carry yourself as a professional, that your publishing is right, your paperwork is right, that you understand how to finesse different situations without cheating somebody. You feel me? How to manage your money, how to, network with these other people correctly, how to, make yourself a valuable commodity.
Well, with that being said, do you think that is the way, I guess, to kill the stigma or stereotype of how some of the young rappers or some young black men will say, oh, well, they'll be like, the older generation don't want to help. Like, they don't help us. They don't want to, another black man don't want to see another black man come up
right.
in the industry.
What's your question again, baby?
Well, basically kind of, how do you kill the stigma and stereotype of the black man not supporting the next black man in the industry, the entertainment industry? Because especially like with me and dancing, us black women don't support each other. We won't uplift the next black woman. We'll hate and rather see her not do as good as we're doing.
Why?
Why do I think that? Honestly, I think that because I don't do it. I don't do it, but other people have done it to me before. So instead of
why do you think they did it?
I think that they don't understand that you block your blessings by trying to knock somebody off their train.
Girl, you better preach.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to stop somebody else so you can come up, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna stop them. You're not gonna hurt them. You're only hurting yourself, because the same way you receive something gonna be the same way you lose it, especially if your intentions aren't good.
So look, man, you hit the nail on the head, because as a dancer, I know you understand this.
Yeah.
We're entertainers.
Yeah.
And as entertainers and artists, we deal with a lot of ego insecurities. I ain't taking my clothes out. So you know what I'm saying? Real talk.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely, ego insecurities is that, right? The same thing with rappers too. For me, Joe can tell you this, bro. I have no problem helping nobody because I fear no rapper.
Right.
And I understand that my blessings don't come from man. They come from the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, I'm so confident in myself and what I do. And even the things that I don't do as well, ain't a nigga out here working harder than me.
Right.
So whatever I can't perfect, I'm working to perfect it. Yeah. And so for me, I ain't got no problem helping somebody else out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's important. And what you're saying is a real thing. And even then, I'm still a human being. I definitely have some ego things about me and insecurities as well. But like, I try to work my way out of the situation, and it's like, for me, like, the generation ahead of me, I'm 35, so the guys like in the early 40s,
right.
You know what I'm saying, mid 40s or whatever, even older than that, I grew up being a student of every single thing that they did, right? People my age, we're a little selfish in terms of disseminating information to the younger people. Right. Like, if you look around, if you look at all the Baton Rouge rappers that was in the room last night, I was probably the only person that's active in my mid 30s.
Right.
Like, really making tangible moves, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people got to my age, by the time they got to 30, they quit. Because they weren't making no money.
People feel like they gotta stop.
Well, a lot of people have this
Some
thing.
people feel like that.
A lot of people think you either gotta be a local celebrity or you gotta be Drake. And they don't understand that there's a huge in between to where you can make 6 figures a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no lie, no cap. For people who live in Baton Rouge, I probably am the most traveled person. Like, as far as a touring artist. But because I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying, chains and flash and blah, 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 blah. When I'm not on stage, I'm just Brian Marcel Williams. I'm not Marcel P Black. Like, people don't see that. Right. And I think because of the type of music that I make, that I'm not making no money. Man, I got a whole sponsor.
Right. Right.
That where I can go out here on the road and not touch none of my money. And whatever I bring back, like, I get paid to rap.
Right.
On top of what I'm already making from the promoter and the show and selling my merchandise, I have people that shout out to Backseat Productions. They put bread in my pocket to help me cover my flights, help me cover my hotels,
right? Whatever
I gotta do. You understand what I'm saying? I make pretty good money rapping.
I mean, that's the way to do it.
But you not gonna, when I come to dances, You ain't gonna see me with a whole bunch of niggas with chains on and popping bottles. You see me cut, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or when you're not gonna see me, with Bible services and things of that nature.
Right.
So, but there's a huge in between to where, like, my man Mega Ran, bro. Like, this dude raps about video games and wrestling, right?
Yeah.
You ain't never gonna see him on MTV. You ain't never gonna hear him on the radio. But he's performed at the Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
He got his songs in movies and video games. And I'd be happy to perform in 20 states a year. This nigga be performing on 4 different continents in a year. Making 6 figures. In his 40s. Right?
Yeah.
So that's my model of things to go in between, right? And so a lot of people quit when they feel like by the time they 27 and Boost ain't come sign them or Hov ain't come take them on tour, they feel like it's a wash. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I've been one thing that I've kind of somewhat been successful in over the last couple of years is educating these young artists on ways that they can monetize their craft and their brand and their art without having to feel like you got to talk about this, that, and the third. Yeah. If you know how to set your publishing up, if you know how to, like I said, you know how to get your merchandise together, if you know how to monetize, and if you know how to negotiate getting a paid gig, and you know what I'm saying, how to earn that type of situation. So now I can say more than any other time since I've been a facilitator here in Baton Rouge, which has been over 10 years, being booking shows and then kind of like helping young artists. I can say in the last 3 years, man, it's been more artists. Like honestly, wasn't nobody even thinking about doing out of town shows in terms of like underground hip hop in Baton Rouge till I started doing it.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody think about touring. Wasn't nobody think about going to Fort Walton Beach. Wasn't nobody think about, I'm from Oklahoma originally, right? Wasn't nobody think about doing shows in Oklahoma.
Right.
Until they see me do it.
Right.
And it's a positive thing that, I leave the door open and so I try to lead by example so people can have these opportunities. And, like I was telling somebody last night with Fade to Flow, we've had over 400 artists performing Fade to Flow in the last three and a half years. So there's a database of people from all over the country. There's some people who didn't even perform, but if you've ever performed the Fade to Flow, I have your email. And so my man, Neighbors Through the Wall in Alabama, when he gets ready to go on tour, he hits me up. It's like, yo, what Fade to Flow alumni do you know in this city, in this state? I looked at my database. Holla at this dude in Memphis. Holla at this dude in Mobile. Holla at this dude here.
Right.
That's how he's able to book tours.
Yeah, that's dope.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I do that selflessly, not afraid of anybody will knock me off my shit, because I'm gonna outwork anybody. And honestly, what's for the next man ain't for me anyways. Exactly. I can look for what's for the next man and woman and be inspired by it and see that if they did it before, I can do it too.
Right. And I feel like people, instead of taking inspiration from something positive, that they're influenced by, they hate on it. And I feel like, why? You don't have to.
I want to look. I know you're doing the interview, but I'm interested in this. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm interested in this. Some of this dancer mess.
The dancer mess.
The cat.
The cat.
I seen the video on the gram. I'm not gonna ask you about that in particular.
Okay.
But what do that type of shit be behind?
Tricks. Tricks.
So that's fighting over the same nigga trick.
They're fighting over tricks. Females fight over tricks in the strip club. I don't care what strip club it is. If it was a different strip club, same girl. It's over a trick. That's what they fight behind. They think that, or maybe a girl could be like, oh well, she getting this money from this man, so let me try to give her out the picture so I can get that money. Cause he giving me this so I can make money if I knock her off. But at the end of the day, what you think the next person gonna do you? Like, I don't get it. And I just feel like if that man digging in his pockets and he's supporting that woman, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what she got going on, whether she's a mother trying to go through school or whatever it is. If he doing that, let her get her. You gonna get you, but you can't get. I don't understand trying to get money by scheming and just. I don't know. I just can't. I feel like I'm gonna go run my mouth and talk and let a dude pick my brain, and then he can decide whether he want to spend on me. I'm not gonna go and try to knock another chick off her hustle. Yeah. So
okay.
That's that.
Alright. So I guess my question is, we go to the strip club, I come in, you and of course the money is the common denominator.
Yeah.
But me as a client or whatever, a patron, and you as an entertainer or anybody else, any other lady, who has the most power?
Who has the most power? I do.
Why you say that?
I say that because most men, they tip depending on how they feel, but they read the female. Some men want a female that's going to approach me, just booty dance, and they gonna tip. Some men are not like that. Some men want to have a conversation with me or you and in the club, and I actually sit down next to you and we start talking.
That's me. That's me. That's
either what you're gonna do is offer me a drink or ask me when I'm going to the stage next. That's me.
I'm a table dance guy, me.
Now, if we're doing a table dance or whatever, it depends.
Well, it depends on where you at, right?
I would say it depends on the club,
Okay.
but if you want a table dance, you either gonna say, like I said, when you go on stage next, or you might, you want to dance, or I might probably ask.
Right.
But I feel like I have the power for the situation to go in my favor, basically.
But what if you do all that and he still don't spend no money with you?
If he doesn't,
Well, what if you do all that and you still get like $3?
I'm gonna say thank you.
But don't you think the man got the power in that capacity?
I guess.
Because
I don't. Well, go ahead. Say what you.
No. So I think about this a lot,
Yeah.
right? I think about this a lot. Like for me, when I go to strip club, like I might do a whole show and I'm buku sweaty. If I know I'm going to strip club, I got a towel, some soap, and another shirt in the car, right? I try to look my best. Being a big dude, you come in there looking sloppy, you look like a duck, and you fool.
Yeah.
Right? I try not to be that guy, right? And a lot of times we as dudes go to the strip club and we really like, not me so much because I ain't got no other like back end intentions, but like a lot of dudes, they trying to do whatever they trying to do with whatever money they got. I feel like we psych ourselves out thinking like, oh my God, what I gotta do. Mm-hmm. I think if he popping it off and he be respectful, we will have a good time.
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just feel like most dudes, they already got their mind made up whether they're gonna tip or not. And if I sit down next to a dude, first of all,
okay, before you answer that question, how soon do you know?
Eye contact.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at like, first of all, like if I'm out on the floor, I'm about to probably go on stage. I'm going to the bar. As I walk to the bar, I'm looking around to see who's in there. I may do a lap around the bar with him, just to see who in there, who looking, right? Once I'm on stage, if there's men in there, I'm dancing or whatever, and I'm staring at somebody because they staring at me. That's what I'm going to sit by.
Okay.
Because the eye contact is everything for me.
So it's eye contact, just kind of the vibe you get more than appearance. How much appearance have to do with it?
For me, I don't base it on appearance because, like me, you can't base it on appearance. For me, when you see me in the club, you may think I'm either older or younger than what I am. You may think I'm younger just because of how I look and I'm all quiet, but you may think I'm older because of how I carry myself.
Okay.
And because I'm not running to the young men and not up shaking my ass and this and that. I'm more subtle. I know guys going to the club and say that women maybe are supposed to approach them. I do agree with that, but I'm not approaching you if you ain't made eye contact or something.
Gotcha.
I will speak.
Because you don't want to look thirsty. Because if you look too thirsty,
I don't want to be thirsty, but I also don't like rejection. That's just a personal thing for me. I don't like rejection. Not saying that I'm gonna go cry in the locker room if I get rejected, but if I don't have to set myself up to be rejected, why would I?
So you don't like rejection in that environment. You don't like rejection, period.
I don't think I like rejection, period.
So does it hurt more? Does it hurt more in that environment? When you already scared?
It doesn't hurt at all in that environment. It pisses me off. It's like, what, bitch, fuck you to me. I'm just saying, like,
because I think like for me, like people, my friend, my wife go to strip club with me. She know how I go to strip club,
yeah.
right? I always make sure I keep it above the water, keep it A1, because I still want to have this type of freedom, and I love my wife, and I'm making sure that I'm staying out of trouble possible, right?
Of course.
But a lot of people be like, man, you a square, you should be like, nah, bro, like these are still human beings with feelings,
right?
I understand and respect sex workers.
Yeah.
From strip clubs to adult films, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What a woman want to do with her body is what she's gonna do with her body. The last thing I try to do is contribute to like making them feel like shit,
Right.
because they might choose to use their body to make money. Not when we say sex worker, we're talking about selling sex appeal, not necessarily talking about selling.
Yes, because sex sells, not the literal.
Right. And that does happen. That does happen.
It does, but we're talking about the.
Yeah. So just make clear. So what I'm saying is like, does it? Because I mean that's interesting as far as like we talk about like rejection. Like, damn, I'm already half naked and you still.
Right, and I mean honestly, some guys just maybe they're there for just this one person. Some guys will let it be known in a nice way.
I definitely have homegirls in certain cities that like that's just really who this money in my pocket is for.
And to be honest, some females they'll let it be known like, look, when he come up in here, he's for me. And some females like, don't sit by him. See, I'm the type of person, I got the type of clients, they gonna come in and I'll be like, girl, you can talk to them because I already know what it is with my clients. Period.
It's like people really be territorial.
What?
And that's what niggas tearing.
I'm trying to tell you, these females be fighting behind these tricks.
You know what? So I be on Instagram, and like it's a whole page called like it's like stripper locker rooms or whatever.
Yeah.
That shit is the most interesting thing in the world.
It is.
And then look. So on the black, it's like a black like Netflix type app called UMC.
Okay.
They have this reality show called Beyond the Pole.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to subscribe because I want to see it.
That shit is excellent.
She's
like,
amazing.
Look, I'm a conscious rapper. I'm a serious nigga. I read books. I work in my community. I love ratchet ass reality shows. Yes. But when I say this Beyond the Pole show is so good, it ain't even like ratchet like that. You got like you know the dance out of Atlanta, Sweet Lily.
I've seen her.
But you heard she's famous. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
But like she's on there, like so you got like real legit like stripping Atlanta legends on here, right?
Right.
But like the Beyond the Pole stuff, it was really good. But that's really interesting to me because like we come in the strip club, we had these things in our mind. Like y'all the fantasy girls, right?
Yeah.
So it's always interesting to see them in a human element, and I try to keep that in mind. Cause these are still people. There's still somebody, mama, daughter, sister, whatever.
Yeah. And most guys, whatever. If they not coming in the club, they only see us online. Facts. A lot of dudes have their mind made up about me already. And like even last night, Jay came up to me and was like, "This you on my picture?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh wow, all right." And I'm like,
"Fuck at the fucking door."
I'm just like,
slow. White dirt, nigga.
Shout out to White Dirt. Oh, I'm like, why is that so hard to believe? But a lot of people just don't realize. Like, I'm a real person. I'm not very different, but I come in all different styles, baby. The hair, the makeup. I look like Erykah Badu. I look like Beyonce. I look like Christina Aguilera one day. I look like Marilyn Monroe. Like all of it.
Right.
I look like Priscilla.
Versatile.
Very.
I'm with it all.
But I don't think everybody could dig it.
I'm with it, man. Look, man. Let me tell you something.
Everybody can't dig it.
Especially, look, man. We were talking about this last night.
Yeah.
Like the misconceptions with like dark-skinned women in the club. Can you speak to the level of colorism? Do you mind speaking on colorism?
I will.
Come here, my wife talked about that.
Colorism.
We talked about what we talked about in terms of like shape and colorism, and she found it very interesting.
Okay, so like me being, more full figure, voluptuous, I can't go across the river to crazy waters. Why? Because but mostly because of my skin tone. I know that they have more fair skin, thicker women there, but they don't have no chocolate drops.
Right.
That's, real nice. I mean, they gotta be lighter skin, and I feel like in the clubs, that's what they go for. And even out of town, like sometimes they want a more fair skinned woman. Or if you my color, you gotta be this big. And that ain't fair.
It's not.
Man, I go out with some see-through clothing on, you know what I'm saying? And my titties, like my nipples covered and my private areas covered, but because I'm full figure and it's see-through, it ain't acceptable because I ain't this big. So,
y'all ain't stop discriminating, bro.
Stop discriminating, man.
Come on, man. Y'all neglecting. Really,
y'all know thick thighs save lives anyway. I don't even know why they stunt.
If you're not 200 pounds, don't come around. That's how I feel.
200 pounds in the up club.
Come on, man.
Man, I before I even forget though, I want to go ahead and let the people know where they can reach you on social media.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At Marcel P Black on Instagram and Twitter. Marcel P Black on Facebook. MarcelPBlack.bandcamp.com. If you want to check out my discography, order merchandise at MarcelPBlack.com. That's why I got my blog. That's why I got my podcast. Mm-hmm. That's why I got everything else, all the information about it.
Now, your music is streaming on all sites?
On all sites.
Spotify, Apple Music.
Apple Music.
All of that.
All of that.
Except the free stuff?
It's on
Or
SoundCloud
is
too.
it on Freestyle
SoundCloud too.
All right, cool.
I don't really do much of SoundCloud, but it's up there.
Alright, well, I'm gonna check it out.
Please do.
I want to check it
If
out.
nothing else, like I said, since today is the 3rd anniversary,
Yeah.
go look up Cry Freedom. There's an album that Joe produced for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I say this, it is the best underground independent hip hop album ever come out of Baton Rouge. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
no cap.
No cap. And I stand on it.
Alright.
I did more with the album. I got the guests who I got on it, like stuff that other Baton Rouge artists can't do. Well, haven't done. I ain't gonna say can't do.
Haven't done.
Hopefully, because I did it, maybe
they will
somebody
be
else will do it too.
inspired to do.
Right, but people
to do so or do better. Right.
Absolutely.
Or strive to do better.
Absolutely. It ain't no cap on it, man. Hopefully there's a young rapper who listens to me or looks up to me, has been inspired by me, will do much greater and do a whole lot more community than I've ever done. Yeah. That's the whole plan. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do regardless.
That's awesome.
But yeah, Marcel P Black on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, marcelpblack.bandcamp.com, marcelpblack.com.
Marcel P Black.
Absolutely. If you're interested in Fade to Flow, follow me on Instagram, Fade to Flow Sundays BR.
That's real.
In the DMs.
I'm most definitely going to be at the next Fade to Flow.
Please, like I say this, we need more women at shows.
Hey, I got a female artist that I'm going to send her that way to.
She rap over vocals?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think she had a chance to perform yet.
Okay, well look, if you never look, we take rookies.
Okay.
We've had
This
several
will be
people.
like maybe her first.
We've had several people have their first episode of Fade to Flow.
Oh, that's exciting.
Have her, so we can put on for next month if she's ready. But have her make sure she rehearses stuff and the rapping with vocals. We can do it.
Okay, you see that? I'm already throwing you in the paint,
Come on,
girl.
I got you. If you won't do it, you can do it. Just can't rap over your vocals.
Well, I appreciate you so much for stopping
This
by
is great.
and expressing your
We're friends
thoughts.
now. We got our felines on. I'm gonna ask you.
I'm
You
anxious.
feel me? We got our felines on and everything. Or whatever. Oh, my bad. Ah! Shout out to Green Hill. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Don't
Can you
listen.
see me?
We about to
Can
break
I
a
see my
whole.
foot? I'm trying not to expose myself.
We about to break a whole ankle, try to put a foot up. But yeah, we friends now. So
Me and you will live.
all that.
All that.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.